It seems like forever since that day in May, but the Isthmian season is finally back, and there are debutants for Swifts this afternoon. Luca Collins, Jandir de Cruz and Alexander Teniola make their debuts in the Swifts starting 11. Not so familiar lineup in the kit, black and white stripes and red shorts this afternoon. Looks like the kit man forgot some of the kit, but it is because Histon are in black shorts at home today. The scene is set. What does the season have in store for us this time around? It's going to be Randall to cross the ball in. It's cleared away. Maybe another chance for Adlinton Powell to cross it in towards Ronto, and it's the opening goal of the season, and it's 1-0 to Swifts inside the first 3 minutes of the game. And what a header it was from Elliot Ronto. Made no mistake, Adlinton Powell with a cross, and Ronto rose the highest, in off the bar. Superb finish to make it 1-0. And if that's what the season has in store for us, it could be a hell of a journey again this year. 3 minutes on the clock, and already Swifts off the mark in the 1920 campaign. Chatting, that's a really neat turn, left-footed into the box. It's headed away. Again, it's well one back, and it's played over towards the goal scorer Ronto. Comes into the box, so claims for handball there from a few of the Swifts players. Let's see if this angle sheds any light. Difficult to tell. Certainly a shout, but it just looked like it came off the midriff of the Histon player. In comes the corner. It's knocked back. It's headed in. It's 2-0. And Swifts are in dreamland on the opening day. And it's debutant Teniola who scores the second. Again, it's off the head. A well-worked corner. It was a flick across by Toy Baniemi. And there was Teniola just to nod the ball down into the bottom corner. 12 minutes gone, and Heybridge Swifts 2-0 up against the newly promoted sides. Clinical. Such a long way to go in this game still, but you can't help to get excited on the opening day of the season. The sun's out, 2-0 to Swifts inside 12 minutes. Here come Histon though, into the box, and there's an early warning that this game is far from done. It was a good cross, couldn't quite get the direction on the header. Long ball down the field by Collins, headed away, can't get it completely away. Histon still bouncing around, and it'll be Adlinton Powell, just tries to take control of the ball. That's a lovely turn by Evans Kouassi. Comes back to Chatin and comes back to Kouassi. What can he do? Right-footed, steers the ball in, but the linesman's flag has gone up, and it won't be 3. Not sure if this angle will tell us it does. He was just offside there. Evans Kouassi, almost 3 for Swifts. Histon again going direct. And again, it's easily picked up. Can't quite get the ball down the home side, but that is much about how Swifts have started this game. They do get the ball down now, maybe an opportunity to run from Ballisto. Plays the ball in towards Brown. What can he do? Goes into the box, and it will fall out to Adlinton Powell. Just nicks the ball past the defender, plays it over the top, and it's going to be cleared away, is it? No, Evans Kouassi's running onto the ball. Surely a chance for 3 now. Evans Kouassi, can he steer it in? It's cleared away in the 6-yard box. Should have been 3, another opportunity. It's not great defending, but the persistence of Kouassi for Swifts just couldn't steer the ball into the net. In on goal. You have to give the defender credit in the end. Last ditch tackle to keep Histon in this game. That's a lovely ball to Ronto, and this time he plays the ball into Teniola. Will he make it 3? Again, the linesman's flag goes up, and this time it's a lot tighter. For me, difficult to tell, but that looked onside. It won't count though. Really haven't been allowed to get into the game, the home side so far. Dream start for Swifts on the opening day of the 1920 season. Siver, the skipper, picks the ball up on his left foot. Turns inside, that's a really neat turn. What can he do? Looking for support. Plays it all the way across to Randall. Passing's been slick. On this, we have to say, a really good surface. Here's Chatting, picks the ball up, looks for Ronto. He's onside this time. Elliot Ronto, can he make it 2 for him and 3 for Swifts? He can! It's 3-0 for Heybridge Swifts. And it's Elliot Ronto who has a double on the first day of the season. 33 minutes gone, and it's Histon 0, Heybridge Swifts 3 on the opening day. And that was a delicious ball from Chatting, left-footed. Ronto well onside and shows the composure just to put that ball into the bottom corner. What a start to the season. Let's hope this is a sign of things to come this year. Histon being blown away by Swifts in this first half. Long throw into the box. We've seen a couple of them so far. It's bouncing around. Great save from Collins. Cleared away in the end by Toy Badiemi. Brilliant save from the keeper. He's not had much to do in this first half, but that was a golden opportunity for Histon. And that is a top-class save for the Swifts debutant. Great goalkeeping, point-blank range. And great defending as well by Toy Badiemi. In comes the cross. Again, it's lofted in towards the box. This time it's Chatting who clears the ball on the line. And that was a vital clearance. Plenty of Histon players waiting to pounce. And Chatting just flicked the ball away to keep the score at 3-0. Long throw down the line from Siver. It's picked up again by Histon. Starting to make their way back into the game, the home side. What can they do now? Edge of the box. Again, the ball comes in. Maybe an opportunity on the back post. And Luca Collins again was there to deny the home side. Low cross this time, all the way across the 18-yard box. And Luca Collins with the save. That's a really long throw down the field. Another opportunity, perhaps for Swift. Cross comes in. Brilliant defending from Histon. That was such an important challenge by Max York. It would have been 4. Harrison Chatting was in the middle. And the outstretched leg of York just turned the ball over the bar. Could have easily been an own goal as well. Second half, ball comes into the box. And it's going to be in. And Histon have got one back early in this second half. Just what Swifts didn't want. 48 minutes on the clock. And it was Lee Smith who turned the ball in. That long throw again that we've seen all afternoon from Histon. And this time Collins couldn't keep the ball out. And it's 3-1. Still in this game, the home sides. They just needed to get a goal back. And Swifts need to be careful now. Another long ball high into the box. Collins comes to punch. Still the ball with the home side. Again, it's lumped back into the box once more. Maybe an opportunity for a shot, and Swifts will get the opportunity to get the ball away. It's with Siver. Again, he can't quite clear it, and still Histon come forward into the box. They drive onto the left foot, shoots just wide. But the pressure is really mounting, and you feel that the next 10 minutes is going to be really important for Swifts. They can't concede. Again, the long throw being deployed by the home side. In it comes to the box, it's bouncing around, and again it's Collins with a save. And it's another important stop from the Swift skipper. They've played really well today so far, Swifts, but certainly Luca Collins has been called into action a few times. Here comes the corner. Again, it's high into the Swifts box, and it's nodded away this time from Toy Badiemi. Up towards Teniola. They can't get the ball away. Maybe an opportunity for the home side to once again get the ball into the box. It's driven high across. It hits the post, somehow stayed out. Collins with a save, goes across the line, still bouncing around, and this time Swifts do manage to get the ball away. How that didn't go in, I'll never know, but it's another scare that Swifts survived. Off the post, surely would have been put in the second time. Great save from Collins, and somehow Swifts have survived. I think that was a cross, came back off the post. Another good save from Collins. He actually hit the ball onto the post. And Swifts do manage to get it away. It's still 3-1 to the visitors. Another chance for Histon to cross the ball in. Goes high, headed wide. That was the final opportunity, surely, for the home side. Another glorious chance. But it will be Swifts who take all 3 points this afternoon.
Look, all I've ever asked them to do is work hard for me, because we've got the quality there. If you work hard, the quality comes out, and that's what happened first half. You know, the pressing was good. We pressed at the right time. Sometimes that don't work. Do you know what I mean? You might press and then you get picked off a little bit. But today, it all comes together in the first, I think it was half an hour. We probably had the ball in the net 3 or 4 times as well that was offside. But the other side of it, defensively, they're relentless in what they do. The throw-ins are every single one, bang, bang. Big Alex has to come back every single time. Probably made more runs today, Alex, going back for throw-ins than he did going forward. So it's a well-earned win. I mean, even Harrison Chatting's heading balls off the line at the back post and things like that. So it was a very good team effort.
And people probably think it's an easy half-time team talk for a manager when you're 3-0 up, but it is still a difficult scoreline, especially in a place like this. Yeah,
it is a difficult one. We've just been speaking about it, and it's like when pre-season we went up 4-0, it's like, no, let's keep going. Let's be relentless. Do you know what I mean? You should be relentless. They're relentless in what they do. So I said they're not going to change what they do. Whether they change the shape, they're still going to play the same way. So we need to still do that as well. We changed the shape a little bit second half as well to combat that, and it worked. You know, we was looking to hit them on the counter, as in, because the centre half's out taking the throw, everyone's in the box. Can we win that first one and then we commit on the counter, which we did a number of times second half. But they'll be strong. They'll be strong in this league for sure. I mean, it's a good win for us. First game of the season. Is it a good time to play them? Is it? I don't know, but I think they'll be very strong here. They'll turn teams over here for sure.
And the fixtures are certainly relentless for the first month of the season, and it's just a matter of Coggeshall up in the next game only in a few days' time.
Yeah, massive game. I don't know how they got on today, but we all know what Coggeshall are about. Very good side, got some very, very good players. Again, they're good at what they do, they're good at how they play, how they set up, and it'll be a tough game. I'm sure it was a tough game today for them as well, against Sudbury. But we've got to go again, you know. We have to lick our wounds and get up and ice baths, blah blah blah, XYZ, and go again.
So Jay, you must be absolutely delighted today. Not only the 3 points, a great performance, but skipper in the side as well.
Yeah, it was a great start to the season. Really pleased with obviously how pre-season went, and it was a good start to get the 3 points and to lead the boys out is a real honour. So I was really happy with that.
When did you find out that you would be leading the team? Obviously, Brownie's the club captain is injured. When did you find out that you'd be leading the team today?
So obviously, Dukes got me back in, and then he asked me to be filling as captain while Nick Brown was out of the side. So I was like, yeah, of course I'll do it, and really pleased that it's been a good start.
What does it change about your game when you're the skipper? Does it change? Does it make you grow at all? Does it change the way you play or way you think about the game?
Yeah, a bit more responsibility. I mean, when we were under it in the second half, I felt like some of the boys were sort of looking to see who's leading us, and it was quite nice to be that bit of presence and that voice, I guess, as I'm more experienced than the other boys. And yeah, just to lead the boys out there, make sure because they were on top of us second half, and we just had to ride it out, and I thought we did exactly that.
So Elliot, it took a long time coming the first day of the season. Pre-season seemed to go on forever, but when it arrived, it certainly delivered, and 2 goals for you in the first half. You must be delighted with the result and your performance.
Yeah, absolutely buzzing. Like, did seem like a long pre-season, but finally come around, and yeah, just happy to get off the mark. But like, obviously, more importantly, got the win away from home, and not many teams are going to come here and win. So to get this win, especially, yeah, amazing, really.
Really, it was joy and disappointment last season, and we don't want to dwell on it too much, but for you personally, having been involved in that, was there extra determination this year to go one step better?
I think like it was a bit disappointing, obviously, like for everyone at the club, but like to win the playoffs, like it's just like you can't. Not many people even do that, you know. So I mean they do, but you know what I mean. Like it's just amazing to win the playoffs and like the buzz around everything. But for me, like I mean, obviously it would have been nice to be promoted, but like in terms of like what you said about like if there's more motivation, I don't reckon. Like we've always worked for each other, and we continue to work for each other, and that's showed today. So just keep getting those wins, and yeah.
And it's a really everywhere in this league, and any level of football now is tough, but it's a tough place to come. They're a good side, and in the second half we had to show a different side to our game.
Yeah, definitely. And like we were under the pump for like a good 20 minutes, defending corners, throw-ins a lot, and like you know we just showed our character really. Like our defending was unreal under pressure. Like we were under pressure. It was 3-0, but we were under pressure. So how we dealt with that is just like if you know we're just going to keep doing that, and that comes down for working each other, backing each other as well. So yeah, I'm just really pleased how we dealt with that, and yeah.